In this video, we're gonna talk about Instagram marketing from beginner to advanced. So no matter whether you're new to Instagram marketing or even if you're advanced already, we're gonna give you some strategies and techniques that we use to make Instagram profitable for us. So stay tuned, we'll cover that in this video. All right, everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me. My name is Jordan Steen, also known as Serial Entrepreneur, and at this channel, we talk all about starting a marketing agency, building your brand, or building an online business. So if you're interested in any of those topics, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell in the bottom right-hand corner of this video so you get updated with all of our future videos, trainings, resources, our giveaways that we do here every single week. Oh, and on top of the ads, if you watch through the rest of this video, the other cool thing is we want you to leave a comment of what you learned, okay? By the time the video's over, I want you to leave a comment of what you learned today in this video. And the best comment that we see is going to win 3 months of the mentorship program absolutely free. So again, all you gotta do is comment below what you learned at the end of the video. See you then. Oh, and PS, make sure to stay tuned to the end of today's video and we'll make sure to teach you how to target your ideal Instagram customers. All right, so stay tuned to the end. So guys, the most important thing that you need to understand about Instagram is that it's no longer just a photo sharing platform. And not only that, there's now 30 million companies using Instagram to try and build their business. You really need to understand how Instagram works, who you should target, how the content on Instagram really plays a difference when it's compared to its partner, Facebook. So let's go ahead and jump right into talking about some beginner strategies for Instagram. All right, so the first thing you guys are going to want to do is make sure that you actually have a business account. To do that, it's pretty simple. You're just gonna click the settings thing up there. You'll click settings down here. You'll go to account. So you'll see it down here. Basically, all you need to do is click on that, go through the necessary setup process, which basically it'll ask you to link to your Facebook page if you have one set up, which you'll definitely want to do. Go ahead and switch over. If not, you'll just need to create a new account and then name it, your brand name, and basically you're ready to go. Let's make sure that we set up SMART goals, guys. You need to actually understand and talk about what your Instagram account is going to be for. Are you going to use it to build awareness, promote your brand, try to generate sales and leads? What are you really going to use Instagram for? And really what you can do is look at the style of business that you're working with. Is this a local, national, regional, international? What style of business is it as far as its reach? And then what type of business is it as far as the service it provides? So just understand the type of business and then set goals that accomplish the business goals for that account. Criminal attorney style business, you're probably going to run more remarketing and brand awareness campaigns, but that's really it. You're not going to do a ton of cold traffic. So set SMART goals catered to that. But notice what I keep mentioning here, guys. We're not just running one ad campaign. We're running remarketing campaigns to those people that we attract initially. Because no matter what platform you use, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, if you do not remarket to the people visiting your profiles, then it does not matter. They're much less likely to convert. When you create goals, all of your goals should align with these 4 performance metrics below. So as you create these goals, just make sure that they align with these different stages in the sales. Basically, this is the sales cycle right here, the sales funnel right in front of you. You're just making sure your goals align with those sales funnel stages. That's it. The next thing we're going to look at is our audience and content strategy. The first thing I want to mention, guys, is if you already have your Instagram account up and running, you can go to Instagram Insights and then look at the tools that they offer, really just the data that they provide you about who your audience is. So to use Audience Insights, all you do is, again, click this top corner, click Insights, and then you'll see some data about who's coming to your account. It just gives us a very good idea of who our audience is. Now, you can take that information and actually use it to cater to the content that you're trying to create. And just some quick tips for you guys. Instagram, their platform is actually about 71% of the users on the platform are under the age of 35. So they're 35 or younger. So with content strategy, what you actually want to consider is that Instagram is famously known for being a short form style of content platform, meaning when I post right here inside of the feed, I can't do anything more than 60 seconds. When I post something inside of the story, I can't post anything longer than actually 15 seconds. Outside of that, Instagram does have IGTV, but too many smaller companies can't really benefit from it. Also, just understand that we talked about this earlier, but Instagram is more for branding, right? It's more for branding and building awareness in general than it is for something like direct sales. What Instagram is really good at is building awareness and getting the brand name out there to audiences that might have not have known that it existed in the beginning. The last part I want to talk about to you guys is committing to a regular posting schedule. Just like Facebook, just like YouTube or Snapchat, any of the other platforms, blogging, it has to come down to a consistent posting schedule. People start to understand when you're going to post things and they expect it. With stories, it's a little different, meaning you can just post a story at any random time. So the next section we want to talk about is optimizing your profile. So really, guys, the first thing is you want to set up your actual bio, and it needs to establish a personality and really talk about your message and brand voice. What are you there to do? That's it. It needs to make someone really ask themselves a question internally. Really make them think about what it is that your business offers and why it's better, or consider at least why it would be better than the others or competitors out there in the market. Also, make sure you're using hashtags. It's something that helps Instagram determine what type of page we are, and it'll help rank us when people do searches on Instagram for these specific types of topics. I recommend putting a call to action towards the bottom of your bio if you have space to put something for your bio link. Next is going to be your profile pic, guys. It's super simple. You just need to have something that represents the brand or business. So whether that be the logo or the person's face, whatever it is, it needs to be large enough to where people understand what it is. The next thing you're going to want to do is obviously set up your email address. You can see business profiles, get an email button if you want to receive emails. You can also put your phone number, and you can even add a button for getting directions if you have a physical location. Also, if you're at your page, you can click edit profile right here, and you can see this is where it'll allow you to change your name. You can change your username. You can see our name isn't even our real name. What we've done is we've used keywords related to our business, so that way if people type those in the search bar on Instagram, we come up. The next thing we're going to want to do is start creating our content calendar. The first thing you're going to want to talk about is your customers' stories and how they felt about it. Go behind the scenes of your business and actually show, some of the product being created or shipped or whatever, right? But you can see right here, this is something that was special to them, and it's special to us because it showcases why our product is great and it's actually doing what we say it does. Another thing is just showing something behind the scenes or something about your personal life, something you're doing just out and about. It's going to benefit your audience because it shows that you're not just a business, you are a real person, that you do really care about who you're selling your products and services to. Something else that's important is to keep the look and feel of your content on Instagram semi-consistent. We're actually in the process of changing up a lot of our style, but you can see our style is pretty much the same. We always have videos that are training. We have bars with text on top that tell people what the video is going to be about. If you're going to use video, or if you're going to shoot video content, make sure that you're shooting it with a high definition camera. And if you want some camera equipment or just shooting equipment or ideas, we have tons of those right below this video in the description. It's everything that we use, and we recommend for people to use just like yourself because most of it is super affordable and it helps with the quality of video and photos on your channel. Also with content, you're going to want to obviously take into consideration your stories and what you're doing with your stories. So for example, if I click on our story for today, you can see we have something on marketing questions. I can take that question that they write to me, basically take it and put it on my story so that way other people can see their question and then respond with a video. So if you want to learn more about Instagram stories and how you can use those stickers and stories to build your brand and get more sales and leads and engagement, check out this video up here in the top right hand corner. You're going to love it. Another piece of advice, guys, is to write compelling captions. Algorithm that Instagram uses to promote its post more organically, which is going to help that post get more views by people who wouldn't have seen it otherwise. And obviously, if you're going to be posting things where people are commenting, the next thing is going to be in growing and engaging with your audience, because this is going to be the thing that builds trust and shows people that you're not just going to post something and then completely ghost them, right? You're actually there to respond to them and answer their question. Obviously, Instagram hashtags are super important as well, because this is going to help you actually segment your posts into different topics. So the next point is just to obviously promote it on your other channels. That's why you can see every YouTube video, we always put up our tag or our handle for our Instagram accounts. That way you guys go and follow it. If they're people directly related to your product or service, an ear with other people who have an interest in your product or service, they're technically an influencer, right? So people sharing your content, whether they're big or small, isn't a bad thing. Do you currently work with any influencers, or do you have clients that you've worked with influencers on in the past? If so, did it work out for you or did it not? What do you think the reason was or was not? And leave it in the comments below. We'd love to discuss that with you. Before we even get talking about the different types of formats and, what you can do with Instagram ads, the biggest thing that I want you guys to be aware of, and this is more important than even understanding the platform, is that if you don't create a map and a campaign plan, then you're not going to succeed. So understand that there are different stages of the sales funnel, right? There's this building awareness and creating cold traffic, right? All of that's going to eventually hopefully turn into leads, which are going to go through a consideration phase. They'll see your product, they'll consider it, they'll see more reasons why they should potentially buy it, they'll see some customer testimonials, some awards and press you've received. Those who don't convert from there, you're going to send them reminders and potentially try to give them an offer of some kind, like free shipping or a free consultation, whatever it is that your business offers. And then if they don't buy from there, give them your best offer. Once people buy, then you're going to do a post-purchase remarketing campaign that actually gives them a thank you, tries to sell them another product, and then asks for a testimonial or a review of the product that they purchased initially. But guys, the most important thing to get is that if you don't have all of this stuff set up, and if you don't understand what ads need to go where, whether you should even run cold traffic ads or not, after you generate that cold traffic, you have to understand from there how to remarket to them to convince them to buy the product or service that you're creating. Guys, just make sure that you're creating the plan before you even go or try to start setting up the ads inside of Business Manager. All right, guys, so next we want to talk about Instagram ads, okay? And so Instagram ads are super, super easy if you've already learned about Facebook ads, because Facebook is actually the platform that you use to run Instagram ads. Which, guys, if you want to learn more about Facebook marketing and ads and how to use Business Manager and just some of the options available as far as targeting and the strategy, make sure to go over to our channel. So just go over to youtube.com, search for Serial Entrepreneur, find our channel. Once you're there, click that little search icon, the magnifying glass, and then type in Facebook, and you'll find all of our content on our channel about Facebook advertising. That's going to help you get started if you haven't learned anything about Facebook ads before. But guys, once you're inside and you've selected your objective that you want to use, you're just going to come down, you'll set up your targeting, and then once you get to placements, don't leave it as automatic, click edit. We're going to deselect Facebook. We're going to deselect Audience Network and Messenger, and we're only going to focus on whether we're doing a feed ad or vice versa, a story ad. So really, there are 4 different types of Instagram ads that you can actually create. You can see we have our carousel, image or video, and then we have collection ads. The final tip that I want to mention to you guys is if you're trying to get longer than 15 seconds on a story, the best way to do that is actually to create a carousel story ad. And you can link those 3 carousel videos together to make up to a 45-second video. So that's going to be super helpful for you guys wanting to run Instagram story ads, because stories are cheaper and they have a higher conversion rate than off of the newsfeed. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this taught you a lot about Instagram marketing and where you really need to start to putting your plan together, what you need to start optimizing, and how to run your campaigns in the future. And since you stayed tuned to the end, I'm going to give you this video right here that you're going to want to watch on how to create Instagram ads step by step, so that way you actually get people that convert from your Instagram efforts. But that's it for this video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and make sure you also like this video if it was helpful for you, so that way other people just like you get access to content just like this. I'm gonna get out of here. It was a fun one, and I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, Serial Entrepreneur out. Bye, guys. Ready to start living the 6-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.